are 17 projects subject for rebidding. Here in DPWH Zamboanga Sibugay First District Engineering Office, may request the Secretary to confirm if the presence of a quorum. Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone. For today's Prebid Conference, in attendance is our bank chairperson, Engineer Namilin Kismundo, our bank provisional members, Engineer Walter Bonito, and Engineer Fausto Lanijan. Therefore, hereby confirm that there is a quorum for today's Prebid Conference. Thank you. With the presence of the quorum, all shall come all this Prebid Conference in the order. So before we proceed, we would like to inform everyone that these projects have previously undergone a failed bidding due to no bids received. So we sincerely encourage all interested bidders to participate actively in this procurement process. The projects covered under this Prebid Conference includes one, preventive maintenance along tertiary roads at Imelda-Payao-Siay Road, and one project for construction of bypass and diversion road and Imelda, Zamboanga Sibugay, and three projects for tourism projects, access road, and three access roads supporting trades, industries, and economic zones, and also three VIP access roads to strategic facilities. And lastly, we have six projects for construction completion of public water supply system. So at this point, we will request representative from the planning and design section, engineer Yardo and engineer Delgado and engineer Henry Orke to give us project overview of the 17 projects. Good morning. First project, 26JI005, preventive maintenance, Tertiary roads, Imelda-Payao-Siay Road. Contract duration, 137 calendar days, amounting 48,020,000. Showing the typical plan. Summary of quantities. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface course. Part A, miscellaneous structures. That's all for us. Next, 26JI0014, construction of bypass and diversion roads, NRJ Barangay Balugo to Barangay San Jose, Zamboanga Sibugay. Contract duration, 88 calendar days, amounting 14,181,580. Length of the project, 552.5 linear meter. Width of the main carriageway, 3.35 meter per lane. Base thickness 0.28 meters, sub-base thickness 0.2 meters, shoulder width 1.5 meters, and shoulder thickness 0.15 meters. Showing the typical plot. Summary of quantities. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface course. Part F, bridge and construction. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Part H, miscellaneous structures. Next, 26 JI 0019. Construction and movement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations, Naga-Naga Calades Tourism Access Road, Alicia Zamboanga Sibugay. Contract duration 32 calendar days, amounting 4,254,180.
Hindi. Balik ito.
Length of the project 227.5 linear meter. Width of the main carriageway 3.05 meter per lane. Base thickness 0.23 meters. Sub-base thickness 0.2 meters. Shoulder width 1.5 meters and shoulder thickness 0.15 meters. Typical class. Summary of quantities. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthworks. Part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface course. Part G, drainage and flow protection structures. Part H, miscellaneous structures. That's all for. Excuse me for the interruption. We will request the committee to have a 1 minute suspension for change of power. Ako na rin yung listen forever na rin yung sige. Joke lang sila.
Dito ang relation dili yung fluctuation of power.
Okay, the topic is now resumed. You may proceed, Engineer Balugo.
26 JI 0020. Construction and movement of access roads leading to the declared tourism destinations, national road leading to Barangay Buntong Highland, Agri-Tourism Park, Malangas, Zamboanga Sibugay. Contract duration 32 calendar days amounting 4,254,180. Length of the project 148.5 linear meter. Width of main carriageway 3.05 meter per lane. Base thickness 0.23 meters. The base thickness 0.2 meters. Shoulder width 1.5 meters and shoulder thickness 0.15 meters. Typical plans. Summary of quantities. Part B under general requirements. Part C earthworks. Part D surface and base course. Part E surface course. Part G drainage and slope protection structures. Part H miscellaneous structures. Next. Next, 26 JI 0022. Construction improvement of access roads leading to declared tourism destinations. NRJ Imelda-Alicia Road to Payao Provincial Road leading to Panggalamatan Beach, Payao, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Contract duration 125 calendar days amounting 28,362,180. Length of the project 1,060 linear meter. Width of main carriageway 3.05 meter per lane. Base thickness 0.23 meters. Sa base thickness 0.2 meters. Shoulder width 1.5 meters and shoulder thickness 0.15 meters. Typical plan. Summary of quantities. Part B under general requirements. Part C earthworks. Part D surface and base course. Part E surface course. Part G drainage and slope protection structures. Part H miscellaneous structures. Next, 26 JI 0024. Construction improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones. Junction, Imelda-Alicia, Lutiman, Dicam Road connecting Junction, Imelda, and Barangay Sawa in support of the seaweed and coconut industry mabuhay sa Zamboanga Sibugay. Contract duration 39 calendar days amounting 4,727,520. Length of the project 136 linear meter. Width of the main carriageway 3.35 meter per lane. Base thickness 0.28 meters. Sa base thickness 0.2 meters. Shoulder width 1.5 meters and shoulder thickness 0.15 meters. Typical plan. Summary of quantities. Part B under general requirements. Part C earthworks. Part B surface and base course. Part E surface course. Part G drainage and slope protection structures. Part H miscellaneous structures.
Presenting the next project, we have 26JI 0025. Construction improvement of access roads leading to trades, industries, and economic zones, NRJ, Imelda-Alicia Road. Connecting Barangay Calades to Barangay Balugo, Zamboanga Sibugay, support the coconut plantation. With 60 calendar days for contract duration of Zamboanga Sibugay, with an APC of 9,454,060 pesos. So this is the approved plan. For the project details, we have land of 280 linear meter with a width of main carriageway of 3.35 per lane, which is 6.7 meters. The base thickness main carriageway is 0.280 meters. Then the sub-base thickness is 0.2 meters. For the shoulder width, we have 1 meter and the shoulder thickness of 0.15 meter. So showing you the typical plans. For the program of works, summary of quantities, we have part B, other general requirements. Then part C, earthworks. Part D, we have sub-base and base course. Then part E, surface course. Part F, bridge construction. Part G, drainage and slope protection structure. And part H, miscellaneous structures. For the next project, we have 26JI 0026. Construction improvements of access roads leading to trade, industries, and economic zone. Road at Barangay Fatima in support of the coal industry, seaweeds, and coconut. Leading to Provincial Road and National Highway in Payao, Zamboanga Sibugay. With a contract duration of 39 calendar days, dedication of the project is at Barangay Fatima Payao, Zamboanga Sibugay with an ADC of 4,727,520 pesos. This is the approved plan. For project details, we have length of project 141 linear meter with a width of main carriageway 3.35 meters per lane with a base thickness main carriageway of 0.28 meters. Sub-base thickness is 0.2 meters with a shoulder width of 1.5 meters. Having a shoulder thickness of 0.15 meters. Showing you the typical plan. For the summary of quantities, we have part B under general requirements, part C earthworks, part D sub-base and base course, part E surface course, part G drainage and slope protection structures, and part H miscellaneous structures. For our next project, we have 26JI 0030. Access road and the 4 bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, road concreting of Barangay Payao, Zamboanga Sibugay, with a contract duration of 109 calendar days, with an APC of 19,404,000 pesos. So this is the approved plan. The traverse of the project. For the project details, the length of project is 1,120 linear meter with a width of main carriageway of 3 meters per lane, base thickness of 0.2 meters, and sub-base thickness of 0.2 meters. Shoulder width is 1.5 with a shoulder thickness of 0.15 meters. Showing you the typical plan. For the summary of quantity, we have part B, other general requirements, part C, earthworks, part D, sub-base and base course. Part E, surface course. Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. And Part F, miscellaneous structures. Next project, we have 26 JI 0031. Construction of road Barangay Naga-Naga, Zamboanga Sibugay, with a contract duration of 114 calendar days, with an APC of 23,876,820. So this is the approved plan. For the project details, the length of the project is 1,090 linear meters with a width of main carriageway of 3.05 meters per lane, and then the base thickness of 230 meters. The sub-base thickness is 0.2. The shoulder width is 1.5 meters with a shoulder thickness of 0.15 meters. So showing the typical plan. For the summary of quantities, we have Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthworks, Part D, sub-base and base course, Part E, surface course, Part F, bridge construction, Part G, drainage and slow protection structure, and Part F, miscellaneous structures. We have 26 JI 0084. Construction of road Barangay Naga-Naga-Alicia. 26 JI 0032. Construction of road Barangay Imelda-Alicia, Zamboanga Sibugay, with a contract duration of 39 calendar days and an ABC of 4,775,760 pesos. So this is the approved plan. For the project details, we have the length of project of 209.5 linear meters, width of main carriageway of 3.05 meters per lane, with a base thickness main carriageway of 0.23 meters, sub-base thickness of 0.2, shoulder width of 1.5 meters, and shoulder thickness of 0.15 meters. Showing you the typical plan. For the summary of quantities, Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthworks, Part B, sub-base and base course, Part E, surface course, Part G, drainage and slow protection structures, and Part F, miscellaneous structures. So that's all for the road projects.
Good morning, everyone. Let me present this additional to projects of the system. First is the construction, completion of public water supply system at Barangay Katiguan, Malangas. With a contract ID P01 P03899 and N. With an initial amount of 1,180,000. These are the we have 150 tons and 5 layout. Second is the second project construction, completion of public water supply system at Barangay del Pilar, Malangas, Zamboanga Sibugay. With a contract ID P01039000 MM. With an initial amount of 1,980,000. Same scope of works, construction of syndical tank and intake pumps. Showing the pipeline installation. Next is the construction completion of public water supply system at Barangay Alicia, Malangas. With a contract ID P01039003 MM. With an ABC amount of 1,980,000. Showing plan and pipe installation layout. Next is the construction completion of public water supply system at Barangay Malong, Malangas, Zamboanga Sibugay. With a contract ID of P01039007 and an ABC amount of 1,980,000. The level 1 category water system, 5 layouts. Next is the construction, completion of public water supply system at Barangay Payang, Malangas, Zamboanga Sibugay. The contract ID P01039010 and an ABC amount of 1,980,000. This is also a level 1 category of the system. And the last is construction, completion of public water supply system at Barangay Takin, Malangas. With a contract ID P01039018 and then ABC amount of 1,980,000. Showing the scope of works in the pipe and layouts. This is level 2 category. And that's all.
Thank you, planning and design engineers. This Prebid Conference is conducted in accordance with RA 12009 against IRR. In order to clarify the provisions of the bidding documents, address concerns from prospective leaders, and ensure proper understanding of all requirements prior to submission. With that, we will request the Secretariat to present the bidding documents to be submitted.
Good morning, Madam Chair, for the everyone. The documents to be submitted by the bidders for the several homes projects. Under the technical component of the bid, we have friendship certificate, pickup license and legislation, statement of all the glowing government and private contracts, is FCC, NFCC computation and statement of total asset and total liabilities, bid security, project requirements, the organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors, key personnel, list of major equipment, omnibus, sworn statement, and sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership. Under the financial component of the bid, we have bid form, bid prices in the bid of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. Note that the submission of technical and financial documents should be in a hardbound, paginated, and readable title pages. Must ensure that the color used will be in a lighter shade. Inclusion of minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid as per Department Order 11 series of 2017. That is all, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Romulo. At this point, we would also like to emphasize that in case of another no bids received or failed bidding, this may further delay the implementation of these projects, which are essential to public service and development in the district. As such, we strongly encourage all interested eligible bidders to participate in submitting permits. So for now, may we request the bank secretary for any announcement.
Good morning once again. The opening of bids will be on May 4 for this 17 projects. That is ours.
Thank you again, Mr. Lumoxo. So we now open the floor for any questions, clarifications, or any concerns. If there are no further questions, thank you for your participation. We now call this pre-bid meeting conference. Or we now adjourn this pre-bid meeting conference. Thank you.